Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin. Season 4 for C.J. Stroud. The former Buckeye leads the Texans out. Greg, the number 2 overall pick back in 2023. A season in which he was named the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the number 1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's turnovers for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. On to punt is Kruger, and the kick's away. Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. One of the elder statesmen at the quarterback position, Matthew Stafford, year 18 in the league. 6 of those with the Rams, of course, the Super Bowl title, MVP a season ago, as he had more yards and touchdowns than anyone else in the league.
Well, now we get a chance to look at last year's MVP, and, you know, a long and storied career, a Super Bowl champ, one of the all-time greatest passers that we've seen in the NFL in a long time, and now he adds MVP to his long resume. And, you know, it's hard to believe there's a lot left for Matthew Stafford to accomplish, but here he is at this stage of his career playing the best ball of his career. He's with one of the best coaches in the history of the game, at Sean McVay, and if I was him, I think I'd keep playing too.
Here's 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Williams. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll come up now. Again, good news, it's 1st and 10. He'll complete it to Adams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 16-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To the air again, Stafford. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Danielle Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He's got the 1st down and more than that. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Gain of 15 yards.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. 2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way modern defenses are designing their system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out come the Texans. You get a look at Nick Cowley, their offensive coordinator. Nick, season 2 as an OC, coaching stints in New England, then LA with the Rams under Sean McVay there. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
One more. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. There's another 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
Dell, the motion man. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good play calling where the drive continues. Another 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
They'll run. It's Jawar Jordan. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Rams, 36-yard line.
Now Montgomery. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down at the 19-yard
Offense
line.
rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Dell, the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Now, screen set up for Marks. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
Houston.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. A handoff. Running left, it's Montgomery. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be caught. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. 4th down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board just before halftime.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
The Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get this one close to a 1st down. Maybe a yard short. That's a nice pickup with that 1st down scramble.
2nd and a yard.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for last season's NFL reception leader. And it yields a 1st down. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Jaime Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. The open man is Nakua. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. It is third and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out. And the Rams come up with the recovery. And he'll be taken down. So that'll give him the ball in good shape off the turnover. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
By Derek Stingley.
Here's Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
Brings up
Third down coming up.
10.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now it is first and goal.
For a Rams first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Blankenship on the tackle.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Stafford now on second down. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And now third and goal coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready. 250. 50.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going nowhere. Drop behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
It's now fourth.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Rams go out to a 10-3 lead.
Texans 3.
What a weapon this